Hello, my name is Zhatelier, and welcome back for another episode of Supreme Rule Ultimate as Italy, the Roman Restoration, and we're continuing with our war here in Greece. We've taken out a fair chunk of the northern area. We basically divided them into two. Now, we don't really have enough troops quite yet to deal with them entirely, but we can certainly do a few things. We also got this group here that we'll make into a battle group. Then we'll send them to Venice, and I think I'm gonna do a sea transport for them. And then to Albania and have a little bit more troops available. Okay, so the 13th battle group is already on its way here. It's not very fast, it's been moving for a long while, so the morale is a bit low. And the efficiency. But at least we're taking out a lot of the garrison with combined bombardment. These troops are on the move, so we'll take out the garrison there. These troops are still defending the road there. That garrison will probably disappear soon. Just gonna let these troops wait a little bit until they are actually ready to start moving again. We do have the submarines here. We should probably send them around there for now. But we haven't actually captured any of the land production or anything, and I do believe they got quite a few. Actually, they only got one, and it's over there, so that's gonna be a bit tricky to take over before we take out the capital. Alright, so gather up Gazu's troops again. Okay, first of the garrisons is about to go down there. We are doing some sort of Oh, that's an enemy submarine. Okay. Sending in patrol boat for repairs now. I'm sending these ships there. We got these transports we can put over there. I think it's time for us to move in on the garrisons. There's not much left. And like that, while the 12th will actually start moving over there. We got one of these that is a bit of bad shape, but most of them we have actually destroyed already there. So other than that, I'm going to take out the village there. Then we got quite a few troops over here. They are moving some artillery away again. I'm not sure where. Oh, the marina is just deciding to go through that. Okay. Research breakthrough. Commercial food processing has been researched. Now we need to pick up something else. Because the cannons we can't actually research quite yet until we get the artillery improvements. But I think... honestly, improved power grid might be a good idea to get at some point. Mechanical computer, maybe? That's technically a little bit ahead of time, but there's not too much of a penalty for that. Underground coal gasification. Or underwater petroleum extraction. You know what, we're going to take that. If I remember correctly, there was some petroleum on the waters near us. Yeah, around here there's a little bit, so we might be able to utilize that. Of course, we can still build more around here. Or if we want to, we can make quite a huge area of oil around here. We just need to get some supply depots and such to make sure that the supplies are actually worthy. So that we can produce a lot, or rather our puppet can produce a lot. They don't actually have much of an unemployment, only 3%, so that might be an issue for them. We have 4.7, which is fairly decent. It's not too low, not too high. Right, I think we're going to start moving these troops a little closer to the barracks there. I'm pretty sure that they got a decent garrison. But if we use Gazu's troops and the 9th battle group, we can probably take that. And then once that's been... Well, actually we can probably use these without that one unit. Let's just start moving a little bit closer. If we can take our Thessalonic, we can probably clear out the remaining areas here. There is another barracks there, actually. But it shouldn't be too bad. Let's move the artillery a little bit closer, and then I think it's time to start moving against the actual barracks. They are still trying to repair. Not very fast though, and the Marines are not moving. Not fast anyway. Our submarines are slowly arriving here, but they might be out of fuel by the time they reach there. Now we call one of the artilleries in the open. Let's send in Kazoo as well. That was a pretty good strike for the first one. Of course, some of the Kazoo's troops will need to be pulled back pretty soon. Now that the infantry has engaged, we're going to send this one back for repairs. We'll probably take that in a little bit. Meanwhile, I suppose what we could do is we can move in the artillery along the road there. Okay, Kazoo is taking a lot of beating here. But at the same time, it gives our regular infantry time to actually strike on the enemy, so I suppose it's not all bad. Also, these troops, I think it's time to start moving there. Once they are close enough, we'll move in the artillery there and move in the mechanized forces. Have to send in another one of these for repair. I mean, the garrison's about to die. There's 5 garrisons, only one of them is in mostly full strength. I'm actually going to send the recon cavalry over here to take out the artillery. We got 2 units over there. Okay, we're gonna have to send in probably all of the Kazoo's troops back in just a little bit. Well, there's 1 remaining out of 5, but it ain't doing great. Also, we got some infantry over here that sadly needs to retreat. Okay, we destroyed some of the artillery, that's good. The cavalry did something useful. Oh, right, we forgot to send these in, as well as these. La Marina is taking pretty hefty casualties there. What about the situation here? We're still on the move. We are taking the shortest route, not the fastest one. I have to pull back most of the infantry, I feel. I mean, we can probably send in some of them back. Okay, we killed all the enemies here. We'll probably take out the remaining artilleries as well. We'll send these 2 for repairs. And this one is probably part of, yeah, over there, so we're going to send it over that way. And yeah, the artillery doesn't really have much of a chance of taking us down. But now I think we're going to have to send the remainder of Kazoo's troops for repairs. Right, and I do believe, first of all, we can probably clear out the filters now. We do have this group here that we can send in a sea transport. Over there. this La Marina needs to fall back, and that one needs to go for repairs. I'm gonna send you for repairs as well. I mean, basically the infantry that... Oh, we lost the La Marina. But they are running low on garrison. Okay, we're gonna have to send at least these two back. Just gonna give them orders to go into the town there. Oh, there's still the barracks behind it. Okay then. Well, we're gonna send in artillery over here at least. Should be able to defend there. In the meanwhile, most of Gazoo's troops are back in full strength. I'm gonna send them this way. Keep on marching towards Athens. Move Spike over there. We're gonna move this over here. So yeah, we lost one La Marina. That's not great. And this one for repairs. The enemy garrisons are going down one by one. I'm going to send that one for repairs as well. And the remaining infantry is going to be protecting the flank around here. There are still quite a bit of garrisons, but they're not doing that much damage on our troops while we are in basically fortifications. I think we'll take out the village here pretty quickly. Right, so that's also Gazoo's. So Gazoo's troops are now back in pretty good strength. We can move in the artillery a little bit closer, I feel. As well as Athens troops can start moving towards the mine over here, or the industrial complex. I have to send one of these back already. There we go, we drove back some of their planes. And La Marina finally managed to get over that river there, or strait. Which, if they just went around along the road, they would have been there a lot quicker. I have to send another one back for repairs, but there's only 2 garrisons remaining. I think we are doing okay. Oh, there's a group of 9 is over there. The troops are down there. We move in the artillery. Oh, we'll keep it there. We can use Athens troops first to take out that one. Move in La Marina there. And this group along the road there. We can move in Spike just a little bit behind. Now that we got the airfield, we'll send in at least some of the planes there. We'll actually send all of these that we have. It's not a huge air force, and we could actually probably grab a little bit more. Interceptors and fighters. Okay, it's picking up the filters over there. That's a bit of an issue. Okay, we cleared out that one. This infantry, on the other hand, needs to go for repairs now. And is that Group 11? That is, okay. We'll send the remaining of Group 11 there, and... there we go, we captured another garrison, not garrison, barracks. They still got one more over there. What we could do is we could probably send in some of these troops to the forest, take out the field gun. Although there is going to be a garrison. It's not going to be as easy to deal with, but if we are lucky we can probably take it out. Now, in the meanwhile, Gazoo, I'm going to send you support on that. This group will move over this way. Right, so 18 you get over there, Gazoo, you're going to get back on the road. With the artillery a little bit closer so we can fire upon the village. Group number 12, or at least the portions that are not repairing. Move in here. We can actually use the La Marina to get across here. Because why not? Right, so they do have a garrison there. We got some units that we could use on that. Okay, we're taking out more garrisons and, well, cannons. Right, let's move in Spike over there. These La Marinas need to wait for a little while. Then we got these that we could actually send in to do a little bit damage over there. We'll send this one to kind of protect the air behind them. Okay, that infantry needs to go back there. You're going the wrong way, pal. I think we just clear out the garrison here as well, so we'll quickly grab that. Then we'll move back here with the barracks, we'll repair the troops. That is the troop 11, yeah. So we can move in the La Marina back. We lost, no, that's actually just lack of supply, so we lost some territory. Okay, I think you can now find your way to the barracks. Those garrisons are not going to last for long. In the meanwhile, I think we can start moving 18 a little closer, and another tip for rails and railroads, or roads and rails. Basically what it tells that they both spread the supplies and roads lower the movement cost on certain hexes or terrains, and of course then you can have the rail transport. If that's turned on, then troops will move pretty fast on rails. When we move up there, these troops are not probably going to be able to fight much. I think if we can move in there, we can... It's only industrial complex, so they will take pretty hefty casualties. Once we get artillery within reach, well, there's first of the artillery that they had over there, then over here, we'll quickly grab that, we'll send these two for repairs. So La Marina is slowly regaining their strength. We've got two of these that need to be repaired. Should be able to repair over here. We've got the artillery here, so we're going to move in Kazoo, and we're going to move in Athens to take out the next village. We do have some garrison, which may prove to be a bit of a problem, but we should have the numbers. And we captured that. One of the half-tracks kind of needs to be repaired, but we got another one that we can send in for replacement. We've got another infantry over here that we can move in. And more infantry around here. With the help of the recon cavalry, we should be able to take out that pretty easy. I mean, especially once the infantry arrives there, that should be pretty much just completely taken. Let's have a quick look at their domestic approval rating. It's 28%, so it's still somewhat high. The military approval rating is only 90%, whereas for us it's full 100, and okay, domestic approval rating is pretty much the same. But we are both dictatorships, so we don't really care about what the people think. As long as the military is with us. Start moving over here. We can have Kazoo sit at the city for now. We'll move in the artillery a little bit closer. But we are certainly approaching their capital now. These troops. So is that that's still light forest? There's White River on these. What we're gonna have to do is we're gonna move over there. We're gonna move in the artillery a little bit closer again. Once we start moving over, we're gonna have the artillery over here. Have the Marines go here, then approach from the northeast instead. Okay, well that's not a big garrison over there. It's 3 units, but it's industrial complex, which means that it has a lot less defensive value. Group number 12 is over there, so we're going to move it down that way. Group 7, move over there, then we got these over here. We can move in the artillery to the forest, within reach of that village over there, and we are moving the troops around here to take out that. Now that the infantry has arrived, they should be pretty quick. Give them order to move in. Have Kazoo kind of stay behind to do a bit of a strike forward when need be. Make sure that we keep the artillery with us. Right, so if you do a control click, you can queue up orders after that previous order or orders. Hold on, so it's that group. We'll just gather up there. We are doing some bombardment on the enemy garrison over here. Once the infantry is in decent shape and it's to gather up, we'll move in on the village and clear out the remaining of this. I mean, it's gonna take a little while. In the meanwhile, we are approaching Athens. We're not that far away, and let's have a quick look. How much army do they still have? 80,000 active. Now I think we sunk something there. Let's move up the artillery. And then we got these bombers that we're just gonna send over there and do a bit of a recon and, if possible, do a bit of a damage on the enemy troops. I don't think they have much troops other than near the barracks and some garrisons, some air force, and maybe a couple ships. Right, the troops are, well, they could use a little bit more rest. World Market has today provided us with additional military advisors. This show of support should improve both the morale and efficiency of our units. Okay, well, I suppose we might be ready a bit sooner then. Take out the... So, actually the world opinion is that this war is justified. According to that. We're gonna let these rest over there in the town for a while. After to take that, move the artillery forward a little bit, and we're fighting over here, not taking heavy casualties yet. But we do have quite overwhelming numbers. We do have another battle group here that we are going to move south with that. I mean, technically we might be able to just not worry about that. We probably have enough troops to take out the enemy, but if we have more troops, then we can take it out a bit sooner. Less time required for repairs. Okay, they do still have a garrison. I think what I'm gonna do is let's select that production place. We're gonna produce more artillery. It's that one. Another 5 and 2 supply trucks. And we're gonna actually replace Jody's battle group with that. So basically they just get upgraded weapons. Is how you could view that. Right, so the Marines are over there. It's still gonna take a while before they actually get across there, but at least we got the supply trucks here, which should help them a little bit. captured a fair bit of the land already. I mean, they still got Athens and the peninsula here, as well as the northeastern areas. Okay, there we go. I think it's time to attack there. With the artillery. No, well, yeah, with the help of the artillery, the half-tracks are actually rather efficient. I mean, there's a reason why, because those half-tracks are still alive and the tanks are dead. Move up a little bit closer. If we could take out the airfield there, they still got an airbase there. Okay, so it's probably not going to be quite that easy. Now the infantry has arrived into the fight. Now we check out that one. Move the infantry over there, artillery behind them, and send 2 of these for repairs. It shouldn't take too long to repair that. But we are actually out of time, so if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description, but other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.